is Matt Hutzer with Sawhorse, and I'm with Dean, Vice President of Innovation and Engineering, and all the fun stuff at PGT. So he had a challenge, like somebody said, I want you to design an 800-pound door.
Yeah.
And you made a door here that's basically using magnets. You've got magneto on board. Like who else is involved in it? Explain how this door is 800 pounds yet. I barely touch it with my pinky in the boots.
Yeah, exactly. So as you kind of see around the show, the trend is products are getting larger and larger, getting heavier and heavier. And even though we have really good roller systems out there, everyone wants their product to be able to slide with a finger.
Yeah.
And so we've kind of taken the friction out of things as much as we can in terms of quad roller systems, or even bigger than quad roller systems. And so we work with a company called Iron Lev that's been a great partner. And they designed a magnetic system, and we designed a door system around it that really floats this door on magnets. And so this door, although it has the appearance of rolling on something, is actually floating on magnets. And you can slide that 800-pound door panel with a finger. In fact, people get it going too far and forget it's an 800-pound door panel, so our wall's pretty dinged up and everything else. But it's a really neat technology, and something that as things get bigger and heavier, I think we'll see come to market.
Well, some of the benefits I see of this, so we designed an 800-pound door in our house, like this barn door, and it takes two hands to barely get that initial momentum going. This one doesn't take a lot of, like, you barely touch it, it's because the lack of friction at the bottom.
Exactly.
But it's something that was pointed out earlier, you don't have those rollers that are going to get, I mean, people are walking over this, you got dirt and stuff like that, so like the roller's going to get gummed up, then the door eventually gets stuck. You don't have that problem here.
Right, yeah, you really don't, because though you have a bottom rolling magnet, it's hovering. So it's really just hovering on a thin cushion.
Wow.
So you're not gaining, no friction, no corrosion, no gumming up with the dirt and debris. In fact, we have these pretty shaggy carpets, and we get lots of grass and everything else kind of flowing in. It just flows right through because it's, it's just air in between.
So now, is this something that is just in the innovation stage, or is this on the market already?
Yeah, this is innovation stage. So this booth, we call it our innovation space. We have lots of neat products in here. Big thin triples, new smart glass technology, and this Mag Lev door. I think this one's very close to market because it's something that we can quickly adapt into our product line. So you'll see it in the really near future.
So like maybe by 2026 or something?
Oh, earlier than that. I'm talking late this year. Yeah, late this year. Yeah.
Well, I really do appreciate you explaining this. So, like, what are some of the other food technologies you guys are working on right now? You mentioned things in this area.
So we partnered with Corning Glass. Corning big Corning that makes display glass and cell phone glass and fiber optics, and they've actually come out with an architectural glass, ultra thin, incredibly strong, low embodied carbon. And we have made something called diamond glass that takes 45% out of the weight of laminated glass, as well as U-Light or Tri-Ultra that takes a triple glazing, and it makes that center light out of an ultra thin glass. So those over there are 5x10 panels, but those are ultra thin triple glazed. So you're doing these very big scale things with very thin glass.
Well, because you guys work in so many different climate zones, I know you guys are working in, like some of your lines are impact resistant. You're working on the coast.
Right.
You're working in like California, where you want this big door opened up, you can experience the weather. You're also working in areas you mentioned like triple pane, where you need that thermal resistance to make the house more energy efficient. So it seems like you're adapted to all different environments.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we started working with thin glass to find a solution for our customers that said, hey, these products are getting bigger and heavier, make them lighter. And so that was a nice solution there to take a bunch of weight out. But then, the Energy Star version 7 just came out, and new criteria for thermal codes, new tax credit incentives for something called most efficient, which is a really low U factor, which drives triples into the market. And so so trying to think of all geographies, all markets, and doing some cool things with glass.
And the tax credit too. So you place the door and get a tax credit. So
exactly.
It kind of helps a little bit with that. So as far as like these different lines you guys tested, you develop and test these in-house with your own technologies from your own labs. You mentioned like you're in charge of this lab, and I heard that there's like a door behind the door where the fun stuff is. Like, explain like where this lab is and like where you do the testing.
Yeah, so we're headquartered right in Venice, Florida, just south of Tampa. Our innovation lab is just another building, pretty close to that site. It's within walking distance, and we run our innovation center out of there. Our entire design team sits there. And they design products for all of the brands. However, they also get a chance to just work in a lab and come out with some cool stuff. And we actually sell out of that lab. So we'll really self-fund our innovation efforts by selling specialty, unique products. So when I say, hey, we're not too far from this coming out, we'll make a version of this and sell it right out of our iLab. We might sell it in small volume, and if it looks like there's a strong market or it's going to scale, then we'll graduate it into one of our brands. And so the diamond glass technology and the triple glass technology, you'll see that out and about in our main brand booths, and then we're bringing in the next cool stuff to see what one works. So that's kind of how we function our iLab, our innovation center, into real world product.
And so your innovation center like shares information from all the different brands.
Yep.
So you're not developing like Western windows or like the other brands, like it's for everybody.
Yeah, it's for everybody. So like that thin triple is probably more akin to Western's market or Amlin's market than to PGT's, where we're predominantly in the South. Yep.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thanks again for joining us on this journey as we continue to explore better building products and practices to help you have a more durable, healthy, safe, comfortable, and energy efficient home. For your convenience, we've uploaded other videos just like this. If you enjoyed this video, we appreciate it if you hit the like button and also hit subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any other questions about this topic.